All right, everybody, welcome into another insight into, I guess, my opinions and thoughts and feelings about the world and things of that nature. So today I have a little bit more of an interesting topic. My next short story for the American Fairy Tale series is called Faux. It is a piece that I've worked on for probably a couple years now. Great humorous piece that I really enjoyed, and I've been updating it a lot recently because the main, camera's a little crooked, but the main thing that I wrote it for, it's a love story, and le faux in French means the fake. And the whole love story concept is, they work at a restaurant called Le Faux, which is a front and everything's fake and plastic and not real and genuine, while behind the scenes it's insane and disgusting and gross. And something that I noticed that a lot of men and women both do when it comes to dating is we act fake with each other. And it's something that I've really just, at this point in my life, I've become so nauseated by it. And like, I'll give you examples. Like, there's, on a dating app, I'm talking to a girl, or was talking to a girl. I don't really want to talk to her much anymore. And she's gorgeous. She's a beautiful girl. She seems very nice. But, like, she wants to pretend to be pirates. And we're, like, going back and forth, pretending to be pirates. And I'm like, can I just have a conversation with you? Can we be real? Like talk about what we want to build in our lives and what we're working on and things like that. And it feels like a lot of the way our dating culture is designed, I don't know what it is. I think it's so much like fear and insecurity from past bad relationships that happen to both men and women, and we don't really know how to handle it with each other, because I don't know, I've seen so much evil done by both men and women towards each other throughout my whole life. Men who sexually assault and rape, and women who falsely accuse, and I think even taking those extremes out of it and going into the more minor sector, I think there's just this discomfort because, like, a lot of the women that I've talked to, they feel like they get hit on by these creeps all the time. And like, I'll watch it too. Like, I walk through New York with one of my best friends, Jay, and I'm with her, and there's these dudes, and like, we're not even dating, we're just like next to each other, just standing, and there's these creepy dudes who are shirtless who come over, it's like, oh, fuck you, bitch. And I'm like, bro, like you, like what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't get it. I don't get the extremes in that, why a dude would do that personally. And on the same vein, going in the opposite way, like, I can just be being friendly to a girl and she treats it in this, like, he wants to fuck me kind of way. And it's just, it's really disheartening for somebody. Like, for me, what I really want, man, is I want my best friend, my partner who I'm gonna build with and build a great life with. And like, there's been times before where I feel like I have it and I'm in a great relationship with somebody and we're building and it's very mutual. She's talking about being a power couple and wanting to build a great future together. And then out of nowhere, she hears an opinion, or because I didn't do some certain thing to make me enough of a gentleman, then all of a sudden, oh, I don't feel it anymore, bye, and I'm gonna leave and do whatever I want to do because I need to find a guy who is, I don't know what is going on in it, but I know that there are couples out there, they're in their 70s, 80s, who spent 50, 60 years together, and they worked through their shit, and they got through hardship, and they worked through issues by communication and by talking and by real love. Love isn't just a feeling, and I want this to be very, like, real with people. Like, a lot of Americans, like, songs like Thank You Next and just all these breakup songs, it's about, oh, fuck you, I can do whatever I want to, I'm gonna go be free and go be with anybody who I want to be, and it's all these other people who I'm not really satisfied with, but I'm gonna go be with them because that's screw you because you didn't do everything I wanted to perfectly. And as opposed to communicating those things that I need from you, I'm just mad and screw you, I'm gonna ghost you and I'm never gonna speak to you again because I deserve better than you. Like, it's just this, and men and women do it to each other. And it's very, very frustrating. And it's like I have female friends who I talk to about this and how men bother them and frustrate them because they feel objectified and sexualized and treated like they don't really care, or like that people don't really care about them. And it's like, why can't we just focus, at least if you're watching this, man, and you care, I guess, just let's focus on like what we can find good in people. And like, when it comes to romance, I think it's hard enough for everybody already because we already all have heartbreak and these tough things that we kind of deal with. And so what Faux is and what the story is it's about a couple falling in love through their masks, and they're wearing these masks to portray the image that they've developed over their whole lives. And so as they interact with each other throughout the story, those masks start falling apart because they're being authentic with each other, and that's something that they're not used to. And so yeah, again, authenticity is the most attractive emotion, 4,000 times more powerful than the feeling of love, which the word love in the English language is so misunderstood. What many young people especially conflate the word love with is the feeling of limerence, which is, oh yeah, I feel good around you and I feel butterflies in my stomach and I want to have sex with you, so I'm in love. And that's not love. Love is, I feel a genuine soul connection to you on a deep level, and I want to work with you. And love is something that I feel for many people in my life, and it doesn't mean just like work in the physical sense and create something, but like, let's go have adventures together, let's go have fun together, because we're on the same page, we're on the same wavelength, and maybe in different ways, because I have love for my guy friends, I have love for my family and my sibling and my pets, like, and my grandparents. There's so many different variations of love. And when it comes to romantic love, I feel like everybody wears this mask and plays this game of, especially in America, we have this idea of like, oh, for women, it's like, oh, are you the most beautiful? Do you have the biggest tits? Do you have the most luscious hair and the best waistline and the biggest ass? And they call that beauty. And it's like, it's not beauty. Because every dude that I know, and for women out there listening to this, like, please understand this, all of the dudes that I'm friends with, they don't want perfect. They want present. They want somebody who is going to make the effort to actually build something real. And I'm assuming from the female perspective, it's probably very similar, but we have all of these preconceived notions about what the opposite sex is supposed to do and what they're supposed to feel. And it's just like, it's so toxic. Our whole culture around dating is toxic. Dating apps are toxic. The entire concept of I'm going to go like this to determine whether or not I'm attracted to you is toxic. That is a very narcissistic way to behave, and we're all doing it. And it's just, it's pathetic. Even like, I was lucky enough to have a little bit of my life before middle school, like a middle school time period and earlier, where there was no social media and there was phones, but it was just mostly like text mom and dad, I'm gonna be out playing football all night kind of thing. And the energy that felt, even back then with other people, felt much more authentic. And yes, there was masks and people still did all that stuff, but it was different. It was like, you're not blocked behind this metal box. And so what my hope is with this story is that I can really reveal a lot of the frustrations that both men and women feel about the opposite sex, and that both of us really want, at the end of the day, real love. And what real love is presence and commitment. And that's it. That's it. It doesn't have to be more complex than that. And honesty, presence, and commitment. And we're so led as people with fear and nervousness and hatred and just bitterness, especially around sex. I know this is going to probably be a long video just because I think it's a very deep topic, but something I want to present as well is in our culture, especially for women, I feel like the idea of beautiful is fabricated in a very false way, because yes, the quote-unquote most beautiful women every dude wants to sleep with, but I guarantee you not one of them wants to get to know her. And because they kind of can tell what she is, which is somebody who only cares about her looks and cares about how she's presented and doesn't care about her authenticity and who she really is. And if I can make any encouragement to women out there is be yourself. Like, be so genuine and not give a fuck. Stop wearing that mask. Stop caring about what everybody else thinks of you and just be yourself. And same message goes for men. And I guess the tough part about it is that when you are authentic, you get hurt really, really bad. And you feel like your authenticity isn't enough or it's too much. And obviously I'm holding out for meeting the right girl who's just ready, who's ready for a real building. And to any other single person out there, I think you probably understand this frustration of all these people telling you, oh, when you stop looking for it, you find it. Because they're in a relationship and they're married, and it's like, okay, well, when I stopped looking for it, I found it, and then it ran away from me. And so, do I have to just get back to that place of not giving a shit again? Do I have to get back to that place of just, like, only caring about myself and only giving myself love? I give myself plenty of love, man. I love myself. I have a great time with me all day, every day, and have been for many years. I've been killing it recently, like really killing it. I've been losing a lot of weight. I've been doing 15,000 steps a day, eating my calories. I've been writing every day. I feel great about me, but it's not just about self-love all the time. Sometimes it takes real effort to build with another person. And I'm trusting God. I trust God's timing, and that it's all going to work out the way it needs to work out with whoever it's supposed to be with. But yeah, if you're also single out there, man, just like know you're not alone in this. And if I can make any encouragement, it's just be more yourself. Even if it pushes people away and people don't get it. Because the people you attract when you aren't yourself are not themselves either. They're also pretending. So when those masks come off, it all breaks down. And I also want to say this too. Everybody's lying about their body count. Everybody lies about it. They don't want to tell the truth about it. Men want to seem like they've been with more people because it makes them seem accomplished, like they are more attractive because they have sex more. And women want to seem like they were with less people because they don't want to seem run through. And man, at the end of the day, we all want the same thing. We all want to be loved authentically and genuinely, and not being obsessed with, not somebody going head over heels for us, just our best friend, our person. And I feel like, I mean, maybe it's a hope, but I'm holding to the faith that there is somebody for everybody. There is one person for everybody. And I was blessed to have parents who still love each other to this day. And it's been, I mean, I'm 28, so they've been married for going to be 29 years this year, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm holding to that being a possibility for everybody. And something I've learned about life is that if you don't embrace the belief yourself and hold to that faith, it will not come true. So hold to the faith, hold to truth. And again, I want to say this too. Truth is truth. There is just truth. And speak honestly, speak vulnerably. That is your truth, quote unquote, but it's your perspective. There is truth. And I think there is purpose for everything. and there's truth in everything. And so this story, the Faux, which will be coming out probably in the next couple weeks or so, is all about being honest, truthful, and real with how you feel in romance, and not just holding it all in your head and playing the game of like, oh, does she like me yet? Oh, is this good enough yet? Is it time to take this step in the relationship yet? How about let me just be me and let you just be you, and let's see if we love to hang out with each other. And if we don't love hanging out with each other anymore, then I feel like we'd both feel it at the same time. So, yeah. Anybody, if you want to leave comments or DM me about certain perspectives you see, especially women out there, about how you feel about what you want in a relationship. And I know every person's completely different. I know everybody's completely different. So it's hard to say like just women. I don't want to categorize as all women or all men, but all people are insecure. And in our society, just prioritizes the wrong things. We prioritize big titties and six-pack abs and millions of dollars, and it's just not rawness. And at the end of the day, all of the people that I've met in my life, all of the men and women in my life, I can proudly say are deeply authentic. And I love that. And I would never trade that for anything. So to all my friends and family, thank you so much for being authentic. I will vow to always be authentic in every date and romantic situation I go into, because being fake sucks. It sucks. And you can wear that mask as long as you think you can hold it, but at one time it will break. And good luck when it does. So yeah, much love everybody. Look out for Faux. Mancini dealership is available right now, and so is the Narcissist of Double Lighthouse. You can access both of those on Amazon, as well as the one-year diploma, as well as the one-year diploma course is now available. So if you would like to figure out how to get your bachelor's degree for under $20,000 with no student debt and do it in less than 2 years, shoot me a DM and I can give you the link to get access to the full course. It is a one-time fee of $250, but again, you're saving over 130 grand, so pick your value. So much love, everybody. God bless.